Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in ETS, and I know I said yesterday that I might have to put this series on hold, but I thought, nope, sod it. So what I did was I went through all the auto saves, and I managed to get back to, this save. So this is carrying on from, I think it was episode 101. So we've got it on board. I've reverted back to 1.48, the build that should allow mods to work still. So I am really sorry about yesterday's episode. Obviously, yeah, it's already live when I'm recording this, so I can't do anything about it. But yeah, I like Kazakhstan, and if it means that I've got to wait a little bit longer before I get the next DLC, so the Balkans one, then so be it, because I'm enjoying this. So yeah, I might miss out on a few subscribers, but sod it, I'm going to be enjoying myself. Yeah, so we're 10 minutes away, and yeah, we're going to be late for this job, so we'll get a little bit of money for it, but not much. Yeah, I was so disappointed, and people probably thought that I was just trying to get out of the series, but genuinely, I really like this. I wish this was my most popular series, I really do, because I could easily cope with this. Okay, moving out. Okay, seems really quiet with my headphones.
Right. And then exit right.
Don't know. Okay, keep right.
Exit right.
Away we go. Oh god, the lean. Oh god, you're going to tip, Jolly. You're going to tip. Easy. Right, so we may have been up on a few less wheels than you want. But I think it's going to not crash now when we get to the destination, so that's good. And a bit of continuity, because obviously, yeah, if you just forget that the last episode exists, we're back in the game kind of thing. Yeah, so I hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a good one. Yeah, I really did mean what I said, though. So every time I load Steam up, I do it every morning. Load Steam up, check for any updates, quickly have a look at any logs, and yeah, I was just seeing ETS sitting there and wishing I could go on it. I love this game. It's pure escapism. This is the reason why I started my channel, because I use this to forget about all the stress, because obviously before I was recording, I was paying a lot more attention to yeah, driving kind of efficiently and all that kind of thing. And then I thought, sod it, I'm just going to record a couple of episodes, see what happens.
Turn right.
Okay, right, and round the back. I think we could have driven around that side, but that's alright. We can spin it round over here. No, we couldn't have. Excellent. Okay, so we'll spin it round here. And away we go. Right, that'll do. And I think this is honey that we've got on board, if I remember right. Okay. Right, why are my feet sliding all over the pedals? What's going on? Okay. Yep. I knew that we were going to be late. I slept so that we could do more during daylight hours. Okay. Right, so we came this way. So let's see what we've got. I don't really want to do that same road again because it was really bloody bumpy. And yeah, I'd just prefer to have a look at other jobs. So let's do that now. The freight market, even from here. Nope. Kind of. That wouldn't be too bad, large tubes. That's more like it. 36 ton. Yeah, so it's heavy, but let's go down this way. So a little bit of the road that we've just done, but not too much. Okay, let's get going. I've got to sort my pedals out. Sorry about this. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, the bloody spikes on the bottom of these G29 pedals, they just go away. They're antisocial. They just disappear and then leave you in a spot of bother. I have been looking at little rigs, but ones that don't have the seat, because I really don't need any more furniture in this room, but somewhere to put my steering wheel and pedals and H shifter. I definitely need that. And they're not too much, like 70 quid, something like that. So yeah, I'm considering getting one of them. Because I can't, with the H shifter where it is, like fixed to my office chair, which is really unprofessional, I know, but with it fixed to my office chair, because it's got a little bit of slack in it, I can't really play games like BeamMG, because obviously you are driving a little bit more aggressively, and I like drifting on it as well. And because the gearbox moves around a little bit, quite often yeah, you put it in the wrong gear and it's just really frustrating. But if I got one of them kind of mounts for my steering wheel, yeah, happy days. But it's just finding one that's sturdy enough. Oh, are you letting me go? Cheers, mate. I appreciate it. I don't know what's happening with him.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
Going for it, aren't we? Yeah, so it's good to be back in this and it not be crashing. That's excellent. I was bitterly disappointed, and yeah, I'm sure it came across in my voice when it crashed. I was just thinking, oh no, I don't want this, I don't need this.
Continue straight on.
Okay, will do. So let's move over, slide to the right. Yeah, it looks really cool.
To turn left.
Okay. Yeah, so 36 ton, I think this crane was, or whatever it is we're moving around. But we've got the power, so we'll be fine. Right, stop driving like an idiot now, Johnny. This is meant to be a simulation. Okay. Right, let's see if we can find it. There it is.
Have arrived at your destination.
Okay. Yep, we'll take it. I don't think we're going to have much option, so let's make it shorter. So these trailers extend. Oh no, look, that's perfect. Take that. I know it's cheating a little bit, and someone did, so yeah, in a DM someone was saying that yeah, if I keep practicing I'll nail it. But I do know, but the thing is, I don't think it's very nice for you lot if my kind of training is on the channel. Like if I'm going to learn something, I should do it off camera and then just say it's taken me this many hours and I'm still useless. Okay, right, here we go. Yeah, I even really like this. So just lorries sitting around. And when I mentioned ages ago, I was up in, I think, Liverpool. And there was a few loading bays like this outside. And yeah, I was in one of the lorries loading my stuff up. And yeah, a bloke threw a strap over his load. He had a curtain sider as well. And it was just coming straight for me. So that's the kind of layout that site was. Really dangerous. But yeah, I think 3 or 4 lorries used to be outside loading up at the same time. You had to just sit in your lorry while the forklifts did their thing. It's obviously, yeah, dangerous. But then, yeah, after that, they kind of rushed you to get the load all done. Like, you don't want to mess around. Like, when you're a lorry driver, you just want to be out of place as quick as possible. But sometimes, like, whoever's in charge of the site just tries to kind of rush you. And, yeah, it's not their license that's on the line, so I didn't really like that. I didn't appreciate when people were rushing me. Go on, mate, you alright? Okay. I was going to hit the Bentley. Yeah, so if you are a lorry driver and you feel like you're being rushed a bit, just take your time and explain that if something's not done right, you're going to prison, and you'll have a horrible conscience as well, because possibly the load could fall off and kill someone. So yeah, don't be rushed. It's just not worth it. And if you're not sure, check. Yeah, so that road there we could have driven on, I'm quite sure. But we've got a load on now, so let's just get going. And seeing as the last few, I think the last, 2 deliveries, we've got there late, I'm going to try my best not to let that happen again. Oh, and one other thing, if I got a stand for my steering wheel, it would make much less noise through the microphone, because yeah, some of the vibrations was obviously through the desk when it was happening. But yeah, I'll have to keep looking, see if I can find a decent one. Most of them don't fold up with the steering wheel on, but if I sell a few of my tools that I've got in my office, that'll be fine. I can just unplug it and then move it as is the other side of the room and be done with it. Oh god, that's horrible, that horn. So on my ATS series at the moment, American Truck Simulator, the horns are actually quite good on the truck that I'm driving. So I'm going through some of the mods that I had on ATS at the moment. So if you notice any of the thumbnails are different, yeah, the truck in them will be driven for at least a bit of it. Yeah, my ATS series isn't very popular at all, I've got to admit. But then this isn't really either. But I think this is getting about 70% more views or something like that. I do prefer ETS, I think, because it's more familiar to me. And as for escapism, like if I was in a bad mood,
Turn right.
and I had the option, it would be ETS that I drove. Well, that I played. Okay, another 500. Well done, Reese.
Second exit.
Okay, and you got 36 tons, so don't go
Exit
throwing it
now.
into the corners. Sorry, mate. Yeah, because I do really like ATS. I really like the scenery and everything because it's so much more vast. But because I'm used to Europe, yeah, I'd just choose this. I know the trucks. Oh, come on. And I've spent a lot more time on here because I actually got ATS because of an update on ETS. I had to stop my series, tried the demo out and loved it. Lovely skybox. Okay, so 9 hours 37. So yeah, there's no chance we'll make it there today, but we're going to go through some, yeah, very interesting places, I'm sure. So 22 hours. Okay, we'll drive for a bit more and then I'll try and find somewhere to sleep. I did try, when I first started Kazakhstan, so episode 100, I did try turning sleep off and then back on again, and yeah, it doesn't reset it. Okay, so it might go a little bit bumpy in a minute. We're on adaptive, so it's slowing down for the lorry in front. Let's have the main beam on. Jesus, 10 grand. Well done, Hanker. Yeah, so we really are doing alright on this series as well for money. Oh, it looked like he went on the wrong side of the road then. Old Volvo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it really doesn't like corners, the adaptive cruise control. And... right, why does it say our handbrake's on? Okay, so it's saying that the air pressure is low, so it does seem to be really stamping on the brakes when it's using the thingamajig. Right, now what have we got here? I think that's got our name on it. Yeah, let's go and sleep quickly. I can't really tell what this is.
Recomputing.
Okay, just a bit of gravel then. That'll do. Right, and just hope that we don't get blocked in then, I suppose. That'll do. And lights off, engine off, sleep. Okay, so 4 in the morning. We're going round. Shouldn't be doing this. Obviously, I wouldn't do that in real life. The ditch. Oh no. Messed it up, Jolly. I just can't see. I can't see what we're stuck on or anything. Let's see if we can move forward. Nope. Right. Back we go. And change the angle a bit. Okay, this is a bit of a shame, because we've still got about 2 hours before it starts getting light. Right, so let's have a quick look on here. I can't even just stop for a bit. We won't make it there in time. I don't want to keep being late. But thinking about it, we'll be coming back this way anyway with the next load. Because, yeah, we're going south and it's the only way south. That's not too bad. So I am sorry that this episode's going to be a bit dark. Yeah, massive black spots in the beam pattern there. Right, we don't need fuel. Oh my. Oh Jesus. Don't go off the road, Johnny. Okay, so there's a DAF dealer there.
Continue straight on. At the roundabout, take the third
Jesus. Way too quick, Johnny. Way too quick.
exit now.
See? Okay. And yeah, too much weight as well. So obviously, if I had this much weight, I wouldn't be ploughing into corners like this. But I probably would be able to see where I was going. And if I couldn't see where I was going, I'd stop, phone my boss, and say something awful has happened to the headlights. It looks like I've got one, and it's a useless one. Now that's the thing. Like, this looks realistic. That looks ridiculous. The beam pattern, like the headlights are pointing straight down at the ground. So yeah, that to me looks realistic for dipped beam. But yeah, that... Oh. And nowhere near enough. Okay, so almost 5 in the morning. Oh, I bet we're missing out so much. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, something's gone wrong here. This isn't traffic lights or anything, so let's okay. Very odd. Is the... Yeah, it looks like that lorry's trying to turn up the train tracks. I wonder if it got hit by a train, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the traffic works. I don't know whether, because we're here, the other side of the map hasn't got any traffic. I don't know how the spawning in works. Sometimes that's how it works on games. So it's only populated with traffic where you are. So I would have thought if that had been hit by a train, we would have seen the train. I don't know though. But what I do know is in 2 days' time, Alaskan Road Truckers comes out. Yes. So obviously the playtest has been out. I think there's been 2 playtests. I did one and I was honest, like with my feedback. lots of other big YouTubers did them, and obviously lots of people who just, yeah, play games. So hopefully they've taken all of that information and, well, not all of it, but some of the information, and moulded it into whatever build is coming out in 2 days, because my goodness, I want that game to be so good. I really do. I don't want it to be really expensive. I don't want it to be 50 quid, because from what I played in the playtest, it wouldn't be worth that. But yeah, I really do wish them the best of luck for that game, because it's just such an excellent concept. Survival and trucking. Chainsaws. Having to pull over and get food and stuff.
Turn right.
Yeah, so it's definitely one to watch out for. And if there's a demo, I do highly recommend checking out the demo. But if it comes out and it's exactly the same as how I played it before, I'm really sorry to say I just can't recommend it. And obviously, when it comes out on console, I don't think they're going to release it on console anytime that soon. But when it comes out on console, please do watch a few reviews of that specifically, not just the PC one, because we all know that games are better on PC. Right, so 6 hours to go. That's about 18 minutes driving, I think, on ATS. I think it's different on ATS. Jesus, just lost £2,000. Okay, so we're obviously coming up to something. We have these in the UK sometimes leading up to roundabouts after a fast stretch of road, and my MG that I used to have, my goodness, like you could take a roundabout at 7,000 miles an hour and it was fine, but it had rock hard suspension, and it had been lowered as well. I didn't do it, I didn't lower it, but yeah, them strips coming up to a roundabout my goodness, you'd lose your teeth. I did love that car though, and when I was in a stress and I'd leave work, there was a roundabout that I had to go over every night, and I was lucky back then that I had the choice of 2 cars. So I had a economical one and my MG as well, and if I was in the MG I'd be flying up towards that roundabout. It's dangerous flying up towards that roundabout, and the noise that them strips used to make to try and slow you down. I always used to slow down for the roundabout because you just never know. I was caught out once and almost crashed into someone because I was driving along, came up to a roundabout, and I couldn't see that there was a caterum already on the roundabout because it was so low. So I was just about to pull away and then suddenly saw it slammed on, and my goodness, like that would have been awful. Obviously I didn't hit him, but yeah, it's just so low and it wasn't revving out or anything, so I couldn't hear, like, you know, a motorbike kind of noise or anything like that. But Jesus, wouldn't have been a good day.
Continue straight on.
That's the trouble with caterums, they're just so low, like they don't even come up to your waist. They come up to probably about your belt line. Right, so the sun is coming up now. 7 in the morning. 5 hours to go. Let's quickly scroll through this. Okay, so I'm going to set adaptive now. So adaptive is on. Yeah, it just instantly takes away so much pressure. It really does stomp on them. So in real life, the DAF that I had that had adaptive cruise control, in real life, I never used to worry about that kind of thing. Most of the engine braking was done, most of the changing of speed with adaptive cruise control was done with the engine braking. A lot of the time you didn't even feel it, and you'd be driving along, look down at the speedo and suddenly realise you're doing 50 on the motorway because it had been so gradual, slowing down for a Tesco lorry or whatever. It'd been so slow and gradual, you just didn't notice. Let's do it. Such aggressive driving. Oh no.
Straight on.
Oh, that's right. I think he's going off. Nice. He's not. You are now, mate. I'm very aware that it's right near the end of the episode. Yeah, less than a week to go until the channel is 1 year old. How excellent. Right, what's this? Is this parking coming up?
Straight on.
Nope. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so we might just abandon at the side of the road, which obviously with this load you just wouldn't do because you'd never get out of it. You'd just be stuck. Yeah, these cranes have got a very limited top speed as well. I think they're only allowed to do a certain speed. I don't know, I'm no expert because I've never driven one, but yeah, I think they're only allowed to do a certain top speed, so you quite often catch these up on the motorway. Is that parking there? It is. Let's go and have a look at this. Probably not in first though, Johnny. Yeah, so I'm not actually going to sleep, but we'll go and park up
Finding a new route.
next to one of these lucky buggers. And
When possible, make
yeah,
a U-turn.
end it there. Why are you coming at me, mate? This is the way, because you wouldn't be parking in the other direction. Like, it's pointless. And there's something behind us as well, so it definitely was the right way round. What are you doing, mate? Why are you going so quick? Who do you think you are? Me? Okay. Excellent. So we'll sit here, have a coffee, and then get back on the road for the next one. Right, so that does bring us to the end of this one. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Aldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,